podcast. I got a radio.
Right.
He was like, man, I got a podcast. I got a radio. So it was pretty cool, man, that he was doing that while I was doing the studio and all of that.
Yeah.
So one thing led to another. We clicked up. He started coming to the studio every day right after work, and he started like showing me how to do podcasting. And he was the radio guy at first. His name was DJ ARC. He was the radio
Huh.
guy, and I was more of like, helping him, with the promotion and helping him find artists to get on his show. I would build his website for him
Right.
because his website looked a little like it was old looking, So, I took the website and I updated it and made it look better.
Right.
And yeah, hearing him and his style and the way he used to run his podcast, it kind of rubbed off of me, and then I started podcasting. So
Right.
yeah, I've been podcasting, and just at first it was like playing music only, and now I tell the current events every day, what's going on
Right.
around the world, and I bring people on, I interview them, yeah. So yeah, my thing is about like trying to keep people updated about what's going on, like all different things, finance,
Right.
politics, what's
Right.
going on with hip hop, the
Hmm.
streets, you know, all different type of subjects, so
Yeah.
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 But
That's what's up, man. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, see, because me and you have basically the same story. I started back in 2012 with Spreaker, and they had,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
that's what we had. Spreaker.
so if you look at my like my
Mhm.
YouTube, I got old like just radio like, and I was doing independent artists back then. Like I would email them and they would send me their music, and then I would just broadcast them, talk to them via satellite. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, yeah,
so I understand where you coming from and where I started it from, where I just getting to let you know that we have a lot in common. That I was actually I'm actually an MC and I was in the group. My best friend got murdered. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do this music thing, but then I got in trouble. So then it took the turn for the worse, but I say the better too because I got better. And then I was like, all the independent artists don't have a platform, man, where they can just play their music and people can hear them. We got to go through the radio station, the local radio station, and then we got to go through paying them and all this paperwork where we really not getting no money or revenue from doing that or really exposure because they're not going to play your music more than they play a Beyonce or a Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? That's they paid to do that. So boom, did that, and then it just started like a trend. Now I see how big it is right now. And and I feel like that took a turn in 2020 when didn't nobody have nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? And all the podcasting really started blowing up. But I remember when it was, you know what I'm saying? That small
yeah,
market. You know what I mean?
yeah. I was using Spreaker too. Like that's how
Yeah.
we started too. And
Yeah.
back in those days, you could actually play music and without
Right.
getting in trouble.
Trouble. Yep.
Yeah, but
Yep.
now they don't play music no more. Like I think you need like the highest subscription or something like
Yep.
that to be
Yep.
able to play
And
music.
you only can play like independent music that people gave you the right to. So if they gave it to you, then they can't block it. But if you like anything that's like label wise,
Yeah, I couldn't even play my friend's music, man. Like
right.
he gave
Oh
me the
wow.
permission too. Like he was like, "Yeah, go ahead," and gave it
Mhm.
to me in the email. I sent it to them and everything, and they was like, "Nah, they just not having that no more."
Right,
They're
right.
like, "This is all talk radio now."
Radio, yep.
Yeah, but yeah, like Spreaker was actually paying very well too. I remember, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man, but I mean, I still rock with them though. I actually
Yeah.
still have a Spreaker account. I put them on my website too,
Yeah,
and
I still
yeah,
do too. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So I still
yeah, I
rock
still
with
rock
them.
with them. Yeah,
Yeah, because
but
they good. They good, you know.
yeah, it's actually the best type of platform in that category for podcasting.
Yeah.
because they got like things like Podbean, and they
Hmm.
got other ones out there too. I know Blog Talk Radio shut down. That was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. That was
Um,
cool.
it sounded like a phone though, but it was pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
right, you know what I'm talking about? It sounded like
Yeah.
a phone, but it was
Yes.
cool because people could call in and talk to you.
Yep.
That was pretty
Yep.
dope. But yeah, I don't know why they shut down. I heard it was something about some money, but yeah, it was
So
really cool. But yeah, Spreaker
right.
actually pays you without having to actually even pay them first.
Right.
So
Right.
that,
So
which is
what's
pretty cool.
so what's your future, man? What is your future endeavors? You know what I'm saying? What are you trying to do with your brand, and how you trying to broaden it?
Well, I've been developing a website called Jiku.shop. So that's
Hmm.
JIKU dot shop, like you
Right.
shopping. And
Right.
Jiku.shop is a platform where people could shop for like everyday things and it gets delivered straight to their door.
All right.
But it also has a marketplace where I've developed over 100 different types of stores.
Hmm.
So there's all types of things you can get from your everyday products all the way to, commodities like, real natural commodities and even energy and semiconductors and robots
Right.
and video games. There's so many different stores on Jiku.shop. So one of the things that I was doing was creating this into like a super app, and
Right.
you're able to do so many different things on there. Certain things on there are for free.
Yeah.
Um, I've created over 700 apps so far, and I picked like 100 of them to be on there.
Right.
So yeah, you don't have to like create an account for every one of them. All you have to do is create an account one time, and you have access to all of them. So I also create video games. I've
Right.
been doing that since 2019, and yeah, the video games that I create are mostly about space, like exploring space, going to different planets and different star systems.
Right.
You know, mining, buying property, things like that. Like I'm really into space games, so
Okay.
yeah, but yeah, I make music and everything, and but if
Right.
you want to know like what I want to do is right now I'm trying to encourage people to create an account at gq.shop
Right.
so they can help me test it out, so that they can help me see if there's anything that they want to add to the platform, because people
Right.
could create their own stores too. So
Okay. That's what I
yeah,
wanted to know, man. I wanted to ask you that because you got me here. And I'm glad. And I thank you. That was a blessing. You feel me? Because I'm trying to really broaden my brand with my radio station podcast, and just trying to uh like I said, network at the end of the day. So what would it take for me? Because I'm already on there. What do I need? Like just give me some insight.
well, if you wanted to create your own store, we could take your brand, your merch, your materials, and everything that you got there and display it right on the website, so that people can go on there and they can support and buy. And you can also create a crowd fund as well, where you could raise money for your company as well on there too. So yeah, it wouldn't be hard. All it would take is you just emailing me some of your product and what you already got going on, and
Yeah.
then yeah, we'll place it on the site for you.
Okay, no doubt, man. Man, that's awesome, man. I'm just like I said, I'm just amazed by your work, man, and your hard dedication and your persistence, bro. Like you stay up on it, you stay in it, you locked in, and it's like you ain't giving up on your dream, man, and what you really want to bring to the world, and that's crazy. But hey, what they say is delusional, but sometimes you gotta be delusional. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I've already look. It took me somewhere near 6 years to build this site,
Right.
and when you're in that deep 6 years of building something, there's no quitting.
Right.
There's no, oh, this didn't work out. I'm gonna stop doing it now. I'm gonna
Right.
go do something else.
Right.
No, it doesn't work like that. It's
Right.
like, and look, I can care less about what other companies are doing. Like, yeah, maybe they're doing better than me, maybe they're doing worse than me. I'm just worrying about like exactly what we're going. Like the
Right.
grass is never greener on the other side. Like
Right.
where are we going?
Right.
Okay, it might take us 10 years to really
Yeah.
get
Yep.
somewhere with this.
Yeah.
And I'm totally fine with that. 20 years,
Right.
I'm totally fine with that.
Right.
But we're going to get there, and when we do get there, there's going to be so much opportunities for so many people all over the world. Like I just yesterday, I closed a healthcare deal
Wow.
with a company that helps people who are uninsured get insured. So,
Right.
that's right there is a major win.
Right. Yeah. No doubt. An
Yeah.
accomplishment in itself too, man. And people need to realize, man, we need to come together as not only as people, but as men. I feel like there's a gap between men because we're because we are who we say we are. We are men. I don't need no homeboy. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like all the races, all the race genres, we need to come together as men, and I think we'll make the country even better because I think that's what the country, our United States, and all our states in the United States, we are missing that males, coming together, men, and really just bonding, not no other, that way, but as strength in numbers, you know what I'm saying, and helping each other out, man, and looking out for each other,
Yeah.
because nowadays, bro, it's getting tough out here, man. You don't know who to trust, but like my mother always told me, there's more good people than there is bad people in this world. So I take that with that.
Yeah, I mean, all it takes is somebody who's really going to organize things, like as
Right,
long as, as long as there's a good leadership, good organization will always follow up. So yeah, if you wanted to do something like that where there's men coming together working on projects and building together, all you got to do is start it. And then once you start it, then it shouldn't be hard to organize it. You're just going to
no,
need the right players that are going to help you organize something like that.
yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I'm not saying there ain't either. I'm just saying more of. That's all. I'm just saying more of. You know, and us unite like me and you doing right now. This is the first time we ever met, bro. You feel me? and this is
Yeah.
what and this is what social media was made for. And this is what I'm trying to get the generation, Z's and all them to understand that this was made for uh, you know, networking and getting to know people from different countries, different environments, different backgrounds, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody you might not have seen in years, somebody that you might have had a father that you never seen, you know what I'm saying? A mother, grandma, any sibling, you know what I'm saying? This was made for us to get together, not for the shooting and the killing and the twerking and the you know what I'm saying, all the negativity that comes with social media. This what it was made for.
I think we should keep twerking. Just get rid of everything else. Yeah.
See what I'm saying, man?
Just saying. Twerking ain't never killed nobody. It just helped make some people. That's all it did.
then you go get men doing it. You see what I'm
No,
saying?
no, 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 no. Hell no. Hell no.
This what I'm
No.
saying, bro.
Hell
You
no.
can't. You can't.
Twerking came in. That's probably as old as Africa is. Twerking came long time ago, man. I'm all
Yeah,
about twerking music. I make a lot of twerking rap.
no
You know what
doubt,
I mean? Like, if
no
the girls
doubt.
stop shaking their ass, the party's over. So
Yeah,
that's all I know.
no doubt, man. Yeah, man. So your artist, what's that all about? Let give us some insight on your artist, man, and his name and everything it's about.
Oh yeah, so I got a label called One Mic Music,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I sign a bunch of artists. Some artists I promote them. Some artists they're signed to my label, and I also promote them as well. We
Right.
also have a marketing agency where we help promote artists' music, help them get more views, more followers, subscribers, just a bigger audience, in general, the organic way. We don't do none of that fake stuff where, we're just boosting up your plays and stuff to make you look good. We're
Right.
actually, asking people to listen to your music, building relationships up with people. So one of the artists that I have, his name is T Hunt.
Yeah.
He's out in Dayton, Ohio.
Right. Right.
And yeah, man, he's like a real cool person. I think you're gonna like him a lot. He makes really cool music.
Right.
Um, yeah, man, the girls seem to like him a lot, so that's a
Okay.
plus.
Hey, and he from my my state. I'm in Akron right now. So
Oh,
you
there
know
you
what I'm
go.
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I remember there was a couple artists from Akron. I don't know their names exactly. I forgot because this was like 12 years ago.
Right, right.
But I
Well,
remember people from Akron. There was like a big music scene out there.
yeah. It's still going down. A few cats here, but I'm originally from Toledo, which is the 419 area code. So that's where I'm originally from. And we have a lot of cats like that too. That's very talented, very, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I got a homeboy that lives there, man, in Brooklyn, been there for about 18 years that I grew up with. His name Taylor, man. He's in Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy. Been living there for about 17, 18 years, man.
Yeah,
So,
man. Yeah, shout out
so
to Ohio, man.
yeah, no
I see a
doubt.
lot
Thanks
of
a
good
lot, man.
talent coming out of Ohio.
You know it, man. It's always been like that, eh? And that they don't give us the credit that they should, but hey, it is what it is, man.
Nah, Ohio definitely got a lot of talent, man. Like I've been
Yeah,
seeing Ohio for years now, man. For
yeah, man.
years now with the talent.
The
So
core, the core is truly here. A lot of people move out, you know what I'm saying, and do their thing and then make it, you know what I'm saying. But
I did a
Ohio,
I did a whole competition out in Ohio once.
hmm
It was like a whole like hip hop music competition that we did from Ohio. We had people from all over Ohio join
right?
the competition. It was pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
This was
man.
back in
If you
2015, 2016.
Yeah, if you put something in the right spot at the right time, man, it will pop. But other than that, it's just a lot of, you know, hey, mix up, mix emotions, all that goes into play. You know how it is, man. That's everywhere though. Um,
Yeah.
so I didn't want to take too much of your time up, bro, because like I said, I know you're a busy man. So I just want to ask you this last question, and that is the top tier, you know what I'm saying? The top tier MCs. First off, I want to give a big shout out and a rest in peace to Africa Bambaataa. So I gotta do that off the rip. That's a pioneer. You know what I'm saying? Set the trend for everything and a lot of things. And if it wasn't for him, it wouldn't have been like hip hop and at its finest. So rest in peace, Africa Bambaataa. But what I wanted to say to you was, going into the future and your brand and everything and your artist and your record label, what you bring it to the table that's going to change the game, like or elevate it to another level.
Well, just like I mentioned before, we created a digital infrastructure that's impeccable at this point. So, like, I've never seen anything like this in my life of
Mm-hmm.
what I've made. I mean, I think I could go down in the Guinness World Records. A couple of people already told me, man, Jay, you should join the Guinness World Records. I don't think anybody's ever made more software than you.
Right.
I
Right.
don't think anybody's made more apps than you. So like I said, I'm sitting like on 700 different pieces of software, everything from music software. I even made my own type of doll. So that's a digital
Okay.
audio workspace. I made
Right.
my own type of Fruity Loops already, plenty
Okay.
of times. My own type of Pro Tools, plenty
Right.
of times. So just having that digital infrastructure,
Yeah.
um, that's something no rapper ever had coming into the game. You know, they
Right.
never had 700 pieces of software on deck at any time ready to go. I
Right.
created my own cash apps, my own bank app software. You know, I was just talking to someone yesterday about, leasing my software for their bank.
Right.
So, you know, no rapper had anything like that. There was not one that I could recall that said, yeah, I can make you a software for anything.
Right. Right. You
Never
right about
saw
that.
it, never in my life saw something like that. So what separates me from them is that's number one. Being able to have computer smarts, being able to have street smarts, because God knows I done lived through it. And yeah, and when you mix those two things together, and on top of that, finance smarts, I'm pretty good with finance. I
Mm-hmm.
used to work on Wall Street back in the day,
Right.
so I'm really good when it comes to the market, stocks, and all of that. So anybody
Sure.
signed to me, or anybody that works with me, or anybody that I'm promoting, we have all of those resources at hand at all times. So you know, that's really good to have right there.
Yeah.
I
No
make
doubt.
music too. I make beats. I
Right.
mix and master too. I rap.
Right. You
So
know, I mentioned that. Hey, didn't I? Say engineer, you do it all, man. You an octopus, bro. You got many
yeah,
tentacles.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I'm
You
I'm a
like
true Renaissance man, and a lot of people they say they do many things, but they mastered none. I've mastered everything that I've tried.
right,
So,
right,
I can't say where, oh yeah, I didn't master that. No, no, I took my time to learn the whole entire scope of that specific industry. And then once I mastered that, I moved on to another thing. Like I
man.
created my own streaming platform too for people who want to stream, just like a Spotify, but
Right,
way better, like 10 times better than what Spotify could be.
right,
So
right.
yeah, and you can go check it out too at gku.shop. That's JIKU
Hey,
dot shop. And as soon as you click on marketplace, you'll see it in the bottom tab.
yeah.
Uh just click that, and yeah, man, it's like a rabbit hole. You
Okay.
would definitely
Okay.
get lost in there, man. I even
No
created
doubt.
my own video game creation software
I
for
see. I
people to
seen
create
that.
video games.
I checked that out. I seen that, man. You, like I said, you're a very intelligent, smart man, man. I like I said, I'm blessed, man, just to be, to have this opportunity to talk to you and you just taking the time out your busy schedule just to even talk to me. You feel me? So I thank you for that, man.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate the opportunity to get on your podcast.
No doubt, man. And we're gonna hopefully we can stay network, man. And I'm available when you need me, man. Just let me know ahead of time, and I'll get at you. You feel me? And let's stay network, man. My man Jay Devilla, man, it's crazy out here, man. He got the world on his toes, man, waiting on what's next, what's popping, man. Thanks for coming out, Jay Devilla, man. Hey, I'm gonna see you tomorrow or your boy tomorrow, man. We'll have that too. So hey, and I'm gonna have this on my podcast radio show, man, where I do a segment, throw you on there audio style. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it fresh, keeping it popping with you. You feel me? Thank you a lot, man. Hey, the best. Wish you the best in whatever you do, in all you do. You know what I'm saying? Nothing short of that. And keep your head up, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Blessings, bro. All
Blessings
right,
to you too, man.
no
Right
doubt,
back.
man.
Ditto.
Yes, sir. W.I.G.Y. Radio Podcast, man. We man Majestic 419 J Develop, man. We out, man.
That's what's up.